Hello, this is Mr. Villa. This will be for Lesson 3, Programming with Angry Birds. You can see that it goes from puzzles 1 through 11. We're going to begin by clicking on number 1. This is a video. You are encouraged to watch it when it is your turn, and when it is finished, click Continue at the bottom of the page. This automatically takes you to puzzle number 2. The directions here say, for this puzzle, drag all of the blocks together and click Run to watch it go. Click OK. Close this. You can click on these 3 dots and drag it to make the picture larger. You do not have to do that unless you want to, but the directions were to take these and connect them and then click Run. When you are ready, click Continue. Please notice that the bubble has turned bright green, and we are now on puzzle 3. The directions here say drag an extra move forward block out of the toolbox to finish your code. So not only do we need to connect these 2 blocks, we also need to get an extra one. So here it is. And then click Run. Before I do that, I do want to point out to you that the number here on the right-hand side is the computer telling you that this puzzle only requires 4. The number on the left-hand side is the number of blocks that you have in the program, and right now it says 4, as in 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure those numbers match. When you are ready, click Continue. This will be puzzle number 4. The directions here say this pig is ruffling my feathers. There is 1 extra block that is going to cause the bird to crash. So out of all of these blocks, one of them will make him crash. Throw it away by unhooking it from the gray blocks and dragging it back into the toolbox. So a moment ago, I mentioned this number here on the right-hand side that says 5. The computer says that this puzzle only requires 5 blocks. This number is the number of blocks that we have, and you can see that it's already bigger than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of these blocks needs to go away because one of them will make him crash. To find the one that makes him crash, we're going to click Step, and we're going to continue to click Step until we find which one of those blocks makes him crash. For example, here's the first one, and he's perfectly fine. But if I click Step again, you can see that he crashed. Over on the right-hand side, you can see that it is the block with the yellow line around it. So that is the one that we are going to get rid of. And the way to do that is to grab the one beneath it, move them. Now we can get this block completely on its own and throw it away back into the toolbox, reconnect everything, reset the puzzle. Notice that the numbers are now 5 out of 5. And this time we click Run, and the bird should get all the way to the pig with no problem. Click Continue when you're ready. Here is puzzle number 5. The directions say, trace the path and lead me to the silly pig. Avoid TNT or feathers will fly. The computer says that we need 6 blocks for this puzzle, and we only have 1 so far, this one. Based on where the bird is and which way his eyes are looking, he is ready to proceed. So first, let's make him take a step forward. And to make sure that it worked, we're going to click Step. And that's great. However, his eyes are now facing the TNT, and if he takes another step forward, he will run into it and blow up. So the next thing to do is to turn him so his eyes are facing southward, and that would be a turn right. Click Reset. Try it again with the step blocks. There's the first one. Now look at his eyes. There we are. Now he can take a step forward. Reset. Step. Step. Look at his eyes. Take another step. Great. But, however, his eyes are now looking at this blue ice triangle. We need to turn him so that he's looking in the direction of the pig. In this case, it'll be a turn opposite to the last one. The last one was a turn right. This one will be a turn left. Step. 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 And now, finally, he just needs to take one more step, which brings us to a total of 6 out of 6 blocks. This time, I'm just going to click Run and watch the bird get all the way to the pig. Click Continue. The directions for puzzle number 6 are: follow this path to get me to the pig. Avoid the TNT. Notice his back is turned to us, which means that he is ready to proceed forward. We have a 6-block limit, and we've only got 1 block so far. So in this case, we're going to make him take several steps forward. In fact, we're going to make him take 2 of them, because that will bring him from here to 1, 2, right there. So he should take 1 step there and another step there. However, he is still facing the concrete block. So we're going to turn him so he's looking in the direction of the pig, and it should be a turn left. This time I'm going to click run to watch him do those steps a little bit faster. There we are. Now he's looking in the correct direction. This time he will need to take 2 steps to get to the pig. Therefore, we will use 2 move forwards. This brings us to a 6 out of 6 block total. Click run and watch him get the pig. Click continue when you are ready. This will be puzzle number 7. The directions here say, keep calm and help me find the bad pig, otherwise I might get angry. Get the bird to the pig and avoid the TNT. You'll notice from the puzzle that the bird is looking directly towards the pig. However, there are 2 wooden blocks in between him, so if he starts walking, he's going to crash into that block. To solve this puzzle, there are 2 possible solutions. You can make him turn north and walk around the blocks before he gets the pig, or you can make him turn south and walk across before he can get the pig. So it doesn't matter if you choose turn left or turn right, just pick one, watch it, look at his eyes, and he turned it. Now he can take a step forward, reset, run, watch him turn and take a step forward. But now his eyes are looking at the concrete block, so we need to turn him again. And we will be doing a opposite turn. The last time he turned to the right. Now we will make him turn to the left. Click run again, watch him turn, take a step, and turn again. Now he will take a number of steps to here. He will take 1, 2, 3 steps. So 3 move forwards. 1, 2, 3. Click reset and run. He's very close to the pig, but his eyes are looking at the wooden block, so we need to turn him. He will turn to the left, and that will make him face the pig, and then he will have to take 1 final step. That will bring us to 9 out of 9 blocks. Reset it and run it, and watch him get the pig. When you are ready, click continue. And here is puzzle number 8. It is a challenge puzzle. There is a skip button, but we are not going to skip it. We're going to click on ready. The directions for this puzzle say, it's time to get angry. Challenge. This code has a lot of bugs. You'll need to remove some blocks and add others. So what they're telling us is that most of these blocks are okay, but there are at least 1 or 2 or even 3 errors, and your job is to find them and either take them out or add more blocks. The way to find the mistakes are by using the step block. We're going to click step, and we're going to continue to click step until we notice something wrong. For example, if you click it once, he just takes a step forward, no problem. Again, takes a step forward, no problem. This time he turned, no problem. Then he takes another step, no problem. But if he takes another step, he actually exploded. If you look over on the right-hand side, you can see the block that caused him to explode has a yellow line around it. All of the blocks before that were perfectly fine. We have to get rid of the one that made him explode. So to do that, we're going to grab the one beneath it, move them, and now we can take this block out by itself. This is the one that made him explode. So throw it away. Reconnect everything. Click reset, and we're going to click the step block again until we find a mistake. So we already know that those first few are okay, so just go ahead and go through them. So far, so good. We haven't found any other mistakes. Everything looks great so far. Just continue clicking step and step and step. And unfortunately, that very, very last step, this one here with the yellow line, is the one that made him crash. So we're going to take it out. And this time we're going to reset and run just so that we can see him do all of those steps correctly. And this will help us decide what he should do next. And here we are at the end. What should he do? Instead of taking a step forward, he should turn his eyes so that he's looking at the pig. And in this case, it'll be a turn to the right. But that will only make him turn towards the pig. Then we would have to make him take one more step to get the pig. And therefore, we're going to add a move forward at the very bottom here. So now we are at 13 out of 13 blocks. Watch the bird get the pig. And there we are. When you are ready, click continue. And this will be puzzle number 9. The directions here say, keep calm and help me find the bad pig. You have a 9-block limit. So far, we only have 1. And look at the direction of his eyes. He is ready to take a step forward. So make him take 1 step forward. Watch it. He takes a step forward, but his eyes are still looking in that direction. If he takes another step forward, he is going to run into that concrete triangle. So here we're going to turn his eyes so that he's looking north. That means he will have to turn to the right. So here, watch him take a step forward and turn. Now he can take a number of steps forward. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 move forwards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reset it and run it to watch, make sure that everything is okay the way that we have it so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. His eyes, however, are still looking at the wooden block, so we need to turn him to the right so that he's looking in the direction of the pig, and then he will have to take one more step in that direction, so another move forward at the end. This brings us to 9 out of 9 blocks. Reset it, run it, and watch the bird get the pig. There we are. Click continue, and this will bring you to puzzle number 10. It is a multiple choice puzzle, which means that you are not going to alter the program in any way. What they want you to do is predict what would happen if the bird performed each of these steps. Read through the code below very carefully. What will happen when you click run? So your choices are A, the bird will end up 1 step short of the pig. That means that he would do a bunch of things and then just get like right here, really, really close, and then just stop. Or B, the bird will make it to the pig. Or he will do everything and then actually get the pig. Or C, the bird will run into the TNT. He might run into this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, or this one. And then finally D, the bird will run into the wall. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to choose one of the wrong answers. I'm going to choose D. I just want you to see what happens. As soon as I chose that, these 2 blocks turned orange, which means I now get to watch the bird run the program. Your job, when it is your turn, is to choose either A or B or C. What do you think will happen after the bird does all of these things? I'm going to go ahead and move on to number 11, but when it's your turn, please choose A, B, C, and then click run to see if you have chosen correctly. Let's go on to puzzle number 11. This is the last puzzle, and it is a free puzzle, which means that you can choose any route that you want. Your job is to go from here all the way to the pig. Just make sure that you do not run into concrete or ice or wood or any of the TNT. So I'm going to go ahead and perform a solution. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 steps this way. 1, 2, 3. And you do not have to do it like me. This is just one possible route. And then I'm going to have him turn to the right so that his eyes are facing a different direction. Otherwise, he will run into that TNT right there. Now that I've turned his eyes, I'm going to make him walk this way a number of steps. I'm going to make him take 3 steps again. 1, 2, 3. Reset it and run it again. 1, 2, 3. Much better, but this time I need him to turn his eyes so he's looking at the pig, and this will be a turn opposite to the last turn. The last turn was a turn right. This will be a turn left. And then I will ask him to take 1, 2, 3 steps in that direction. 1, 2, and 3. This is one solution. You do not have to do it like this, but this will work if you choose to copy the program that I have put in here. That is acceptable as well. And there we are. And because this is the last puzzle of the unit, ladies and gentlemen, when you click continue, you will get to the certificate page. You do not need to do anything here. This simply means that you are done. You are now free to close code. Thank you.